Alright guys, welcome. This is another post-rapid concept workshop here. We've got Mark.
Hey.
How are you, brother?
Good. How you going, mate?
Yeah, good man. So Tommy, you've come all the way down to sunny Melbourne. You've just smashed out 2 days with your team.
Yeah.
What happened? How did you find it?
Good. Excellent. In saying that, it was when you got an idea, it's you don't know if it's going to be a little bit corny, or you don't know if it's going to work,
Or feasible.
Yeah, or feasible,
Yeah.
and it's good. And these guys take you through the process, which is good because it instills confidence in you to go, oh, this can actually work, you know.
Yeah.
And they take you from obviously starting yesterday, and it's changed right around today to something that can work.
Yeah, exactly. And I think you've hit the nail on the head, like in terms of whether or not it is feasible or a good idea. We my team's actually inundated with literally over 100 concepts each week. So even if you get a second phone call, or if you get to this stage, it's got potential, or we think it's got merit. So from a feasibility point of view, generally we do a feasibility check if it is something disruptive or innovative, which is what we did with you. And we worked out, we can do it, and now we just had to figure out how we were going to. So that's exciting. So tell me, before you actually came in, is it what you expected?
Kind of and more, I guess.
Excellent.
I think because you guys have got how to do it right. And I think that's the biggest thing. If you're going to put a product out on the market these days, it's going to be right where we go. And so you guys, you got to have the ground floor right, and this is where it's at. If you got these 2 days sorted out, I think you can look forward to a good product.
Yeah, and I'd say to literally all my clients, like 97% of apps fail, and it comes down to two factors: lack of strategy and lack of world-class execution. If you don't have those locked in, save your time and your resources. So I think it's this stage is imperative to the success or the potential success of an app, and that's really what you did. So the boys that looked after you, Ben and Neville, how'd they go?
Yeah, really good.
You can be honest with me.
They're really good. I think, like, as someone with an idea, it's hard to express or get that out on paper or flesh it out, and these guys kind of just draw it out of you. The people's people, which is good. And and that was probably the fun part about it, is they're good listeners, and they go, oh, so it's like this. You're like, it's like that, and it's cool to hang out with people who are kind of actually like-minded.
And also excited about the concept.
And they want to know what you want to do. So it's cool.
And I think it's really good because they've both done hundreds of apps together. So I think it's really important to have that sort of mixed skill set involved as well. Daniel's more analytical, but he is a designer. Ben is primarily the creative and designer. But as we were talking about in lunch, you also need that devil's advocate. You don't want to yes man. And so do you find that with Neville?
He kind of says, no.
It can't be that.
There's this moment of about 10-15 seconds where he says nothing. I'm like, oh. I can't do that. Okay, alright. It's cool. It's good.
But that's important. Like, if you want to really drive this thing, you need someone to say no. If you're going to work with a firm and they're just going to say, we'll do this and promise you the world, and then you end up with this cluttered product at the end, there's no point in doing it. So that's why we really try to strip it down to that MVP, that minimal viable product, which is important. So ultimately, for the people at home, we want to test the waters first. We want to really bake a cupcake before we bake the wedding cake, so to speak. So that's really what we try to facilitate and get that user acquisition. So for the people at home that are in your stage, or in the stage you were 2 days ago, what sort of advice would you give them in order for preparation?
I guess do your research first before you do anything. Do your research and then come up with a sentence of what your app is about.
Like your elevator pitch?
An elevator pitch. That would be the best thing, and then and just keep, and once you got that, keep researching again and again. I guess that's what I've done. I've been doing it for 8 months now. So
exactly. Fleshed it out.
Fleshed it out as best I can.
Did you find you pivoted from your original concept? Many times?
Oh, before I came here? I did. Quite a few times, and then even when I got here, we found a whole different new avenue that I didn't even think of.
Yeah, and you're totally addressing that now,
Yeah,
which is
yeah.
great, and that's so important as well.
Yeah.
So, no, that's exciting. All right, man. Well, look, I really appreciate you coming down to Melbourne.
Yeah, cheers.
We've
Thanks for having
got
me.
high hopes on this one. It's a really exciting project,
Yeah.
so we'll keep you updated at home and let you know how Mark goes.
Yeah, cool.
All right,
Thanks for your time, man.
Thank you.